Right.
See,
What? I started everything.
I know. I was talking.
I know, I cut you off. Because the kids are watching Magic School Bus, baby's starting to wake up, but I want to talk about this really fast because this is occasionally the saving grace.
It's true.
Of the weekend.
Of the weekend.
And okay, so what we're going to talk about.
Because you hit the weekend and you want to like kind of relax.
Yeah.
And it's like.
And you have to eat something while you relax. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah. And you kind of, you know, that's where you start. You worked really hard during the week, and so it's like treat, reward yourself mentality.
Although you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do that.
But
if you
you have to, here's what you do. So one of my favorite things to do is make these peanut butter balls that were introduced to me when I was a young lad. But we make them a little bit different nowadays. But if you absolutely need to have a quick treat that will curb the I have to eat cake or something before you dive off the deep end or fall off the wagon, this is the best way to kind of take care of that besides not doing it. So what it involves is peanut butter, oats, honey, and then we throw a scoop of Shakeology in.
We always recommend Shakeology. You can do this with just regular cocoa, but you're not going to get
the nutrients. And the benefits. Having said that, some of the recipes online call for a cup of Shakeology to put in there. I think it's a lot, and you're just eating a little bit, and so you're not going to also consume the entire bowl by yourself. You shouldn't consume the bowl by yourself.
We don't consume it, especially if you have kids.
All right, let's jump in there. So, really quick. So peanut butter, depending on what kind you're getting, can be actually good for you. People don't realize that peanut butter is actually a good source of nutrients and fat.
That's a good fat. Yeah,
oils.
We talk about, you don't want to have too much fat, but you obviously, watch your sodium. And again, you don't want to get the peanut butter that's got all the preservatives and all the artificial stuff in it. But this one, I believe, you said it's got just the peanuts and sea salt.
Yeah, so we were looking at like the Adams natural peanut butter for a while and stuff, and we like it. But we found this stuff at the Costco, and it's just Kirkland's natural peanut butter, which is probably Adams, just with a Kirkland thing on the front. But yeah, ingredients are just Valencia peanuts and sea salt, which is what you want. And because it's just that, it needs to be refrigerated after you open it. And it gets this, it's actually it's not very thick. Well, I take it back. It has this kind of watery substance to it because all it is the peanuts and the oil. So there you go. But it gets a little bit thicker once you put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
But anyway, it tastes really good too. And you think, oh well, I miss my Skippy, but having just the peanuts butter, it's actually.
You get the full taste of what peanut butter is supposed to taste like.
Once you stop putting all kinds of stuff on what you eat, then you start realizing that things actually have flavor on their own.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm putting a cup of.
Do you want this?
Peanut butter, maybe. I might just grab the other container for time.
Okay.
Cup of peanut butter in your cup thing. Oh, you know what I usually do? I usually do the oats first because it gets sticky, but that's okay.
We got another cup here.
Do we have another cup thingy?
We have another
cup
thingy.
There we go. Oh, and so, there we go.
So a cup of peanut butter.
Now I'm gonna put this. Cup of peanut butter, and it's really easy. So it's almost one, it's 1-to-1 for the peanut butter and the oats. So it's a cup of peanut butter, a cup of oats, throw it in there. And then if you look online, a lot of recipes call for like a half a cup of honey. And I like to kind of keep it lower than that because if you can get away with less, that's better for you. So, and this is just our store-bought honey right now. The best thing to do for honey would be to get a local honey, if you can, because it'll have all the natural.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a third. I can put it. That'll work. 1/3.
Oh, I see a third. Okay,
I was
sorry.
prepared.
Sorry.
I had early prepared. No.
He does know his way around the kitchen.
I do. What was I saying? Oh, if you get natural, local honey, then you'll have all the.
The allergy, the antihistamines, the natural.
It's better for you than just you got from anywhere honey. So I'm gonna do a third of a cup instead of a half. And my uncle actually does honey and bees and stuff, but I don't have enough of his.
Get some more.
I know, I don't have enough of his to do another recipe. I'm kind of saving that.
He brought some back from Mexico. We have to try that.
Oh, did he?
too.
There you go. Speaking of out of the other places. And then Another thing that also,
We're making Shakeology balls.
We're making Shakeology balls. You want to come over?
Can I pull a chair over?
And also, actually, the Shakeology powder helps kind of hold it together too, so it takes some of the stickiness away. And you can do the same thing with, I guess, with cocoa or something, but this is much better.
You like Shakeology balls?
Much better for you. So then you mix her up. Hey, Andy, can you wave to the camera? Okay, you don't have to. So we're mixing her up. Do it initially with the spatula because you have to get your fingers in there pretty soon. You like these, huh? What do you like to? Where do you like to eat them? On your seat? Where else do we eat them? We like to make them and take them where? To your seat. Okay, that's true too.
After we're finished with a race, right? Do we eat these after races?
So I like to make these up for when we do races, especially when we bring the kids, because it's a little bit of a treat for them as they sit in the stroller or something like that. But also, it can be good. It's used. I like it as kind of a recovery snack as you're walking back to the car or rehydrating or something like that. It's a good kind of boost of the fats and a little bit of sugar that you can have right away, and it keeps your hunger from getting at you. All right, so there we go. That's about all the spatula can do. Time to get our fingers in there, huh? And then we just make a little, I don't know. That's probably too big. You want to make a ball? Here, make a ball. You roll up the balls. Hey, you made a snake. Thank you. Do you want to eat your snake? You can eat your snake.
No.
Okay. Okay.
After the race.
After the race? Okay. And this will make probably between 15 and 20 balls if you make them small enough. And calorie-wise...
So you eat, I would say 2 or 3 and it's about 100 calories.
Yeah.
Depending on how much peanut butter.
I'm going to say between 100 and 150, 200 depending on how many you eat.
How many and how much peanut butter, or how much honey too.
Yeah, what kind of peanut butter you have. Things like that, but... So, anyway, put them in your fridge, maybe even your freezer if you want to go, nice and hard. And then you pull them out and you can have a couple when you really want to have a sweet, kind of a mommy and daddy snake. And there's a baby snake.
It's also fun for kids too.
Yeah, this is a good one for kids.
And our kids love these, and it's a good way to get some extra nutrition in them. With the Shakeology added, and without an overload in their system too. So something natural, something healthy, something
you can eat
that we aren't afraid to share with our kids.
Yep, it's great to share with the kids. You can make a whole bunch and have them ready for when you have to run off to the park or the store. They're kind of sticky for the store.
But sports,
yeah, sports stuff, games. Go to the baseball game. We should go to the baseball game, huh? All right, that's it. Any thoughts on or modifications? Oh, you can also add nuts. I'm not a big kind of nut guy, so you can add walnuts and
we use regular peanut butter. You can use almond butter.
Oh,
that works really well with this too.
Actually, what I really want to try is almond butter and the vanilla Shakeology.
Yes. You can also do cashew butter.
Next time we'll try that.
To give it more of
a nutty taste.
A nutty taste. Yep. Definitely some different modifications you can do with this.
Finger foods for a party. So I just can keep going and going. These are awesome. And what do you think, Andy? Do you like them? Can you say these are the best? Oh, okay. All right, you can see we're getting kind of full here on the container. And I'll just throw a piece of tin foil to separate the layers. Usually I do 2 layers, but we're just throwing them in today. Maybe we'll have to eat some to make room. Okay.
All right.
That's about it. That's the end.
That is the end.
We're gonna
eat them.
Eat them.